Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Washington Redskins. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And in front of a raucous crowd, this one is underway. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go.
Now a first down throw. Keenum. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Sutton. Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Roger. Here we go, 52. Slam. Kill. Here we go, boy. Check, 53, Mike. Check, 53, Mike. In your face. Check safety.
To throw on 2nd down is Keenum. They find some open field here. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Down.
Now a play fake, and it's Keenum. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. And they'll go on the ground. And some room to roam now. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That's the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
First carry for Royce Freeman. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
And they'll run it here. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And a short gain here down to the 22. Tackle made there by Zach Brown.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Four down, check. Four. Here goes the hot. Orange. Hey, 52. Hot, we're good.
Play action. It's Keenum. And this is going to be incomplete.
All right, let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys, because the offensive guys always taught find the first down sticks and make the play. Well, on defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
So our initial drive of the night ends in 3 points. Maybe not exactly what this home crowd wanted, but they'll take the early lead.
They will take it. You're exactly right. Everybody wants a touchdown. But in this case, good opening drive, put points on the board, and a lot of coaches do believe the first team to score in the game, statistically, often ends up the winner.
This will be fielded at the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. They'll come up now with a clock showing 3 seconds to go here in the first.
You guys go 52.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskins. Football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down.
Great 15. All right, 80. Check, 23.
Handoff comes to Peterson, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
And there it was right in front of us. Today's NFL, these guys nowadays, they don't just eat up space. They try and get upfield and make plays in the backfield.
Second down, Peterson. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
Adrian Peterson, of course, had the big week 1 when he had 166 total yards. Week 2, though, against the Colts, came back down to earth a little bit, didn't he?
Yeah, he certainly did. 11 carries for 20 yards. Remember, out of 166 total yards the week before, I believe he had 75 of them through the air, which is unusual for him in and of itself. But in this game, totally bottled up by the Colts defense. And it's a little bit of a pattern for Adrian Peterson. Last year when he went to the Arizona Cardinals, some big games and also some lackluster ones. He's trying to string together some top-notch performances in D.C.
Throwing on third down, Smith. Complete. Richardson has it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Hey, back up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
To throw on second down is Smith. Quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Back to throw, Smith. Looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on third down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Now Keenum throwing on second. Over the middle, complete. That's Sutton. And he's brought down after a good gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Two minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Denver right after this.
Hey, 52. They're hot. We're good.
Keenum now on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, go, Rodney.
Again, Keenum. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. Here's Freeman. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Play action. Now it's Keenum. He'll buy some time right. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Keenum on first down. Now he'll escape to his left. Got his man. It's Thomas. Touchdown, Denver. Demaryius Thomas, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos will extend their lead. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. McManus's point after is good, and the lead grows to 10-0. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Smith going to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On 1st and 10, Smith. Got a man. It's Brashad Perriman. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 40. Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Again, Smith. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and it's 3rd and short. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Hey, gun. I got
To the air again, Smith. Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10. The final shot before the break. Keenum, left side here to Sanders. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
To throw is Smith, dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
Hey, back up.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Crowder's got it over the middle. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one down to the 36. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Smith. Throw left side complete. That's Richardson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll run for it. Peterson. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Adrian Peterson as good as they come, but here he can't get the first. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Keenum. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Sanders. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From midfield, here's Keenum. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Out of the gun, Keenum. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Lindsey. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Right back to him on 1st down. Room here to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. The Broncos on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Keenum now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. He opted to go with his scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. Play clock hit 0. Don't know what went wrong there, Charles, but it's going to cost them 5 yards.
Has to be some organization from the sideline. Sometimes when you're trying to decide on what play to send in, the play caller has to move a little bit faster.
And McManus able to put it through. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
So out now come the Redskins. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in? And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Adam Jones. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Freeman. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just